Everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Petra, and today I have very special guest with me. It's my one and only sister.
Hello.
Vanya, yeah. So because she's visiting me here in the States, I decided to make this video together to let people know me a little bit better, and when it's the chance, if not with my dear sister.
Of course, who's the star of this channel?
Of course, and who actually made me start my YouTube channel. So this is all thanks to her. So happy that you're with me today. So anyways, we decided to do a sister tag video where we're gonna answer some questions that I've seen online, just so people can get to know me a little bit better, and hopefully that's gonna be interesting because I'm gonna have this little nasty person here with me answering the questions as well. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, you probably can recognize me from her previous videos, from our daily life in the US and from New York. My name is Vanya. I am Petra's sister and her biggest love ever.
That's right.
Anyways, so yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that there's no one that she loves more than me, and I hope that it stays that way.
There are like different kinds of love, it's not a competition.
I'm a possessive person.
Very competitive.
Okay.
Yeah, anyways, as I was saying, I found some questions online, so hopefully you're gonna have some fun, and I can't wait to hear what you're gonna say.
First thing that I want to say is that I have my pajamas.
Yeah, we are like all
Even though I'm like fabulous
on
like,
top, but
pajamas.
I have my as well, as you can see, and my comfy socks on because priorities.
I'm
gonna start answering questions. There's not any particular order, basically.
Okay.
First question is, well, who's the youngest, who's the oldest? Well, she's the young one and I'm the older one, as you can probably tell. So yeah, basically
not really though.
Yeah, definitely, very much so.
It's just that you're taller.
That has nothing to do with it.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, well, you're married and you got your life together, and
I wasn't thinking about that. You're much more, you can tell like by your own actions you're like a younger child.
Because I'm a brat?
No, you're not a brat, but you're much more like carefree and being like, oh yeah, whatever, and I'm more like, we're about to die.
She's a control freak.
Whatever, people. What do you like about each other? You want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
What I like about you is that you're like very organized person.
That's what you like about me?
No, listen to me. Like there's like that's the same thing that I hate the most and like the most about you, because you can be like a control freak and at the same time you can like make things work, I guess. I also love it that you're so like giving.
That's so nice.
You are like.
In what way? Continue. Just keep on going.
Well, like you're not like selfish at all, which is like such a virtue, and it's very common for an older child.
Yeah.
You learn. I mean, you share everything, and you give me all your clothes.
Maybe I didn't. The first time I actually had my own clothes. Like my own clothes that I didn't share with anybody was when I got married and moved to the States. So I basically had to move to another continent to have my own clothes. But I love that. I mean,
I love it.
The much you hate.
But like I remember when she was moving to the US for the first time.
That was like the bad divorce. Like
it was a bad divorce because like we could agree upon everything but the closet, and then she like opened our closet because like we had.
She didn't let me have my own stuff. She was like, "You're gonna buy it there. You're gonna buy it there."
Exactly, and I was still like a student, and I was like, I ain't gonna buy a lot of things yet, like until I get a job. So I used that excuse for everything. So the majority of things that she actually brought with her to the States was like house stuff.
Yeah, she
like sweatpants.
I had nothing, and we were going through the stuff, and we got to the section like house stuff, something that you wear around the house, and she was like, "You can take whatever you want from them." I'm like, "Well, thank you so much for that." And
what do you like about me?
What do I like about you? I like about you that you're very honest person. You're true to yourself, and that's what I love about you. You don't change yourself for other people, and you're such a young person, but you have such a strong personality, and you know who you are, and you know what you want to go for, and you're not like you're not one of those people who has hard time to say like I'm sorry or I was wrong, and I can be quite stubborn, and what I like about you is when you're very like open-minded and you believe in yourself, and that's what I love about you. You know, it's not about confidence, it's just about you don't let other people tell you how you should act, how you should live, and what kind of person you should be. And at such a young age where you were able to work on yourself to make yourself the person you are today. And that's I never said this to her, but I'm really like one day if I have like children, I'm so happy like one day to have you as their role model, you know, and just their aunt, because you know, even though you can be very, very nasty.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna impose myself as a role model.
Yeah, but you're that's what I love, you know, and you're very like, you believe in yourself, but you're not somebody who brags or who's arrogant, who doesn't want to hear what other people have to say, or who's rude. You're very, and what I love about you that I would love to have is your temper sometimes, because I really can lose my temper and I can sound like a redneck and I can fight with people. I mean, not physically, but you know, in other ways, and you're like all like intellectual, like let me give you my point of view, and I really love how like you calm you can be.
It took a lot of effort.
And I just love everything about you, basically.
Yeah,
I love everything about you. On that note, what annoys you about each other?
What okay,
Let me get my. You want to go first?
When you get upset. Yeah, that's one of the like the biggest things that
I love how we were like, I love everything about you, and then
but
like,
then I don't.
But then I don't. Till I don't.
I hate it like when you get upset and you get into an argument, you pick those little personal
I'm a petty
things.
Fighter.
Queen. You're a petty queen.
Okay, we can go by that as well.
No, like you pick those little like.
I know where to poke.
You know where to poke, and they usually have nothing to do with the argument. Like, well, you attack on a personal level instead of, like, focusing on the topic of the argument, which is quite, like...
Yeah. Well,
the anger gets to you.
Anger gets to me. Thing that annoys me, probably one of the things, actually, that annoys me the most is your inability to answer your phone while being on your phone non-stoppingly. Like, she would be like, oh my god, I haven't seen you calling me. I'm like... Bitch, you're just holding your phone in your hands. Like, who are you lying to? Like, your inability to just answer. Like, if I was, like, in a danger and somebody says, oh, you can call Vanya or you're about to die, I would be like, kill me right now. Because that would be much better without giving me false hope that she will answer my phone. Because that's one of the things I do hate. And personally, I hate that you're sometimes, like, you decide to be in a bad mood and you're just, like, for some reason, and you're just like, I'm in bad mood, that's it. Life sucks, everybody sucks, die on people, and just... I just... That's what annoys me, when you decide to be negative. There is very
I'm
much...
working on it. I've been answering...
Oh, there's what do you hate? I mean, I don't hate... I mean, there's like question what annoys you and what do you hate about each other.
I don't hate anything.
I hate that you live on a different continent.
Oh, okay. Well, that was quick.
No, that's what I hate.
But you moved, not me.
I know. God.
I mean...
Anyways, next is what do you have in common? Not much, but no, I think we have the same or similar sense of humor.
We do. It's half nasty, half cute.
Parents, to start.
We do have parents in common and all of other relatives.
We both can be very grumpy, that's for sure. And we both. You want to say you're not grumpy? Like, when you look in the dictionary for grumpy, there is your picture.
But there's a totally different way of grumpy.
Of course, we all freestyle our own way. Here's your coffee.
We both like to read. I know that's like a cliche, but it's actually true. And unfortunately, what we realized in our adult life that not a lot of people do that, actually.
Yeah.
We love culture.
We love to be educated and be like intellectuals.
We're such intellectuals. No, we actually have
love like art and similar kind of books actually, because a lot of people of course love to read and everything, but we actually have a pretty similar taste in similar taste we both love like classics. We are not
realism, philosophy, stuff
definitely.
Like that.
We're both quite emotional on the same level in terms of we both look like we are maybe not, but then we are like, oh my god.
I think we're both loyal friends. I think that's like I mean, it's stupid to say that for yourself, but I would definitely say that for my sister. And
I would be friends with you. I mean, when we were teenagers, we would
never
be friends. But comment down below, like people, if you have siblings while you were like in that teenager period, not that you wouldn't be friends, you would probably murder that person if murder was allowed. But now when we are like older, I would definitely like be. I think so. Yeah.
I am 100% sure that we would be friends. However, one thing that would probably
stop us from doing that
is that you're married.
Oh Jesus! Because you're one thing I hate about you. You can be very judgmental.
I can be very judgmental.
Even, which sounds very crazy because you're very open-minded to like what people have to say and everything. But at the same time, there are like certain things that are quite. You know, everybody's open-minded until it comes to things that are personal to themselves, you know. And you're just like, all that I'm so, like, such a, you know, grown-up, I read. And there's some topic that's close to your heart, and you're like, no. Well, she can't forgive me, I got married, thank God.
No, I love Uroš.
That's the only reason why she is like...
That is true. Like, if it was someone else, I would be like... And the one thing that I'm never gonna forgive you is that you changed your last name. Yeah. Okay, I said it.
It's there on the internet. Oh my god. Yeah, then...
we have a lot of things in common, definitely.
Yeah, a lot of things. I think we are actually quite similar, you know. Mm-hmm. Okay, what's your funniest memory together?
There are so many.
So many.
I don't know, man. I have one. So one.
Oh my god.
You know what it's about. You know what it's about. So, anyways, we used to watch TV series together.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Okay, we used to when we lived together.
People, I'm so much more than this story. Trust me. Like.
So basically, this happened. Bear in mind, just a couple of years ago. Basically, we were watching TV series all the time together.
And that's one of the things I really love about.
Yeah, so basically we used to watch everything together, and then we ran out of TV series, so like
and I was like...
No, listen to me. So she was like, what are we gonna watch next? And I was like, well, I got a recommendation. I didn't know what the series was about. I didn't watch it ever, etc. So basically, it was Black Mirror. And we watched the first episode. So if you watch the first episode, you know what it's about. So the whole series, you know what it's about. It's like, you know.
Anyways, I didn't like it.
So she didn't like it, and she took it quite personally.
No,
Shut up. Okay. I need to explain it.
I'll tell you my side of the story later.
So I didn't know what the series was about. Like I couldn't like anticipate like her reaction. Like I just didn't know what it was about. So she got super frustrated that I chose a series that was so like
that's
terrible.
Definitely not what happened.
But my reaction was
wasn't.
I was like, you're so like narrow-minded.
No,
like...
point was I watched the episode, everything, you know, and I just was like, I don't like this, that's all. And she, so open-minded person that she is, she basically told me I don't like the series because I'm stupid and because, you know, I'm not that, you know, elevated person to understand this on such a higher level and everything like that, you know. And bear in mind, we were living with our parents at that moment in, you know, not such a big of apartment, you know, and it was like 1 a.m. basically, you know, when that whole building was sleeping, you know, and basically she was insulting me, you know,
and you were insulting me, and it was dark, pitch dark in the room, and so she got up, moved, and she slapped me. And by the way, she slapped. That was like, I swear, it was like this, like it was nothing.
Yeah, she annoyed me so much. I just get out of my bed and just like slap her, but not like slap her. I wasn't.
No, she literally just like. Anyway, she just like slapped me a bit, and she got back to her bed thinking that's the end of it. You know. But of course it wasn't, because bear in mind, people, that was the first time we had a fight, like
Ever.
a physical fight.
I mean,
but like
since
we
were
were like 10, like
and
literally.
I was, I think, 20.
We were like 23, 24.
24. Embarrassing.
Yeah, and I was like 20. So basically, she thought that was the end of it, and then I got up and
in
then
the pitch dark. It was pitch dark in the room.
Yeah, it was pitch dark.
And we
Grab
started
my hand
and slapped. It was like she
made the aim.
and slapped me like this. It was like she like a bang. It was like when she hit me in my head. It was just like bang, and you can hear my head.
I missed your cheek.
And
I didn't see. I missed your cheek. So I'm sorry.
And it was, and you know what annoyed me, because it was just that sound like, you know, when something empty, like you're going, and I was so pissed at that moment.
And we got in a fight.
We got in a fight. But the funniest part was, because it was like late, you know, and our parents were sleeping, we didn't make a sound. We were like,
so it was like so quick, and then I got in the bathroom.
It lasted like
stayed
a minute and a half, basically.
a minute and a half, and then but you hit me in my pelvis. Like,
yes, because I was lying in the bed and she got up and I was scared. You're gonna hit me, so I was just like kicking. Oh, embarrassing. Anyways.
like a horse.
And I felt immediately sorry. You know, I would never, of course, hit her. Like,
yeah, we never actually hit each other, because
it
we
was
knew
just
that,
like,
you know, it was like,
you know, to the bathroom, and I felt so bad. My heart
was pumping. I
like
never got so tired in my life.
Like I was racing. Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt.
Like basically that's how, like, I thought I had like the workout of my
Life.
lifetime.
I swear to God.
And I got to the bathroom.
And she got to the bathroom and she told me, "Get to the room, what are you doing here?" And I was like, okay. And I go to the room, and then I turn the light on, and she's on her bed, like she's on her phone. And then I just like look at her, and she like looks at me, and we start bursting into laughter. Like,
yeah, because
oh
I mean, it's
God.
very embarrassing. People don't.
We were laughing so hard.
It's still so funny.
It's so funny. Yeah, that's one of the funniest memories we had.
Yeah.
Also, one of the funny. This video is gonna be way too long.
Who cares?
Like one of the funniest also moments from our life was when we were sleeping. We were both sleeping, and you had a nightmare. And she like screamed.
And I started screaming in my sleep.
I tripped or something. I don't know what happened to me in my head. And I was still dreaming, so I thought that there was.
So you
like,
started screaming.
I started screaming. She's screaming even more, and she got her head in her pillow because she.
I'm sorry.
Because she was so scared, and then I was still screaming and comforting her.
But still screaming.
Still like,
Parents thought they gave birth to 2 idiots. Like, and what happened then?
And then she got to her senses. And she was like, "You asshole!" And I was like, "What's wrong with you? I didn't do anything." And then our mom got to our room.
I went to the room to get to the bathroom, and I saw my parents who were
And
looking
our
at
parents
were
like
they had like we have 2 idiots for that as like the
two of the funniest memories ever. And they were both in like a couple of years ago. Like,
I think that they actually happened in the same year.
Yeah, they happened at the same year. That year was great.
And horrendous.
We're idiots.
We
have like, I mean, we're the type of siblings which like who is you? Anyway, we're the type of siblings who like are extremely connected. Extremely.
Yes.
Sometimes
It's too much.
Sometimes too much. Like we.
Especially if you ask Kurosh.
Yeah, because like there's such a like small age gap between us, just 2 years older, and like we're really like raised in a way to like always like support each other, and we developed to be like super best friends. Yeah. And which is like why when she like moved, I think that everything changed for both of us, not just because like you moved to a different country, but because like everything that we used to do together now we couldn't. We have to like do it ourselves or not do it at all, which is why like I think that our both worlds like
I
have to
always joke
change.
like if I'm gonna leave my husband to live with my sister.
I know that's like terrible. I mean,
Yeah,
when you
I
think
know it's
about
not
it.
something that like normal people do. I mean, I
Yeah.
love my husband. Don't get me wrong.
But I love
And,
my sister
but,
more. You do. Come on.
Jesus. My point was, yeah.
I want to know who is closest to parents. I think that's her, because like she's behaving better.
No, I know it all depends like
Which parent?
which parent, you know.
No,
but I think
parents
we
are watching this. Don't.
No,
like,
no, no. I'm kidding. No, I think we are actually both like. Well, what's the question?
Who's closest to parents?
Closest to parents? No,
I think
was.
we're both very
We're
close to
both
our
because
parents.
we're like a family, very close. Like our
We're very
parents
close family,
and
yeah.
I mean our parents and us too. We our whole life we were like one like unit. There wasn't like one like individual.
And I'm very grateful
Different
for that.
from the part. I'm just kidding. So I don't think like they're like, for example, I'm more close to our parents than you are, or anything like that. We are all
No.
because we share everything with them. You know,
we really do. They're really
thought-
cool. We have like this huge fortune of having cool parents, and by cool I don't mean like smoking pot all day. Cool parents.
No, cool
hippies,
parents who really
but like really normal parents.
we,
That's
always, we really have like great parents.
We do.
And
now ask me a question.
Because they actually taught us to be this close, you know, and everything.
did.
When we would argue, I would say Dad wanted to kill himself. Mom was like, whatever.
We used to argue a lot.
Dad would always be like Caramella, if everybody knows. Like, Nemojte da se svađate. No, but we love our parents so much. We are all four of us are very close, and they always like supported us in everything. It always led us to
that
be
is
our
true.
own people, you know. And
Exactly.
they are such a good. Like one day, I want to be such a good parent. Our parents
I
are.
hope I will be such a good.
Describe your sibling in just 3 words.
In just 3 words. Okay.
Annoying. I'm sorry. No. I'm just kidding.
I would describe you as heartful that you're giving. You know.
Okay.
Heartful. I hope that's a word, guys. I think you're a very good person.
Oh my God, you think so?
I really do, and I think you're
Thank you.
full of virtue.
Thank you so much.
That's what I would say. Yeah.
3 words.
Nasty.
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 Sometimes. That would be the 4th one. I don't know. There's so many things I would describe before, but I don't know. Ambitious. But like good ambitious. You're a very strong person. Strong person. You know who you are, and
I hope.
and
I tend
very and like hardworking, which I really love about you. You're very observant and very of yourself, you know, and that's, I would say that's one of the things. Emotional. I don't know. Those are definitely not 3 words, but people.
Thank you.
Very
nice of you.
and very good friend, I would say. Definitely.
I think so.
Definitely emotional and just a loving person. There's so many. I don't know, people. I just lost count. And nasty and annoying sometimes.
You can be so petty, man.
Continue.
What's your weird habit?
Weird habit? There's so many. I know. I think I have. I don't want to say I have an OCD, but my weird.
But you do.
I love that. I love everything to be in the place I want it to be, and done. Not just be in the place, done the way I love things to be in my own way. And that's. I don't know. Can you say that's
called
a
OCD.
It's called OCD. It's a weird habit or not, but I don't know. I can tell me what yours in a second.
What's mine?
This habit ever is that you are such a hoarder. You can't say bye to some completely relevant
I
things.
changed that.
Much, I have to say,
I
people. She would.
changed that.
She was crazy, but your
And so is
weirdest.
your husband. Your husband is also a hoarder.
Yes, which says a lot about me.
But my weirdest habit is watching people eat before I go to sleep.
yeah, she loves.
I love mukbang, but I told you that before.
Yeah, but that's probably one of your.
I love mukbang. Oh
I
my
mean,
god!
for me,
If any
that's
mukbanger ever like puts a comment on your video, I think like people, please can you tag a mukbanger because I'm.
Who is the most talented? I would say you because I don't have some particular talent.
That is not true.
No, you can sing. You can write. You can sing. I would say you have much more of those like conventional talent, and you paint. Yeah, and yeah. So yeah, I think definitely too. I'm not a visual person. Like
I'm not a visual person.
you have a talent of like sing. You can paint things. You can write. But I have like a vision of the things, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. I think you have a lot of organizational skills.
That's a talent.
Of course it is. Good one. What is your most memorable argument? I can start.
You can go.
The most memorable argument that we had once was when she told me that I was a gold digger.
Oh! No. But I made a point, did I?
No.
Yes, I did.
So, just
I mean,
to
she's
get
not.
a
Just
background story.
Just to clarify that she wasn't, and she's not, and she was never, and she will never be.
Everything that I have, I bought it for myself.
Of course.
And
but
I have a good job, and I make money, and everything. So, I mean, at the time, I was still a student, and I did not have a rich boyfriend, and...
He didn't have a boyfriend.
I didn't have a boyfriend. So, anyways, she called me a gold digger. For no reason. Because present... It was...
I don't even remember what it was.
It was a teddy bear, and she had a moment when she thought that I was annoying. And then she told me, why aren't you dating that local criminal of ours? And I'm like...
Yeah, that was a little extra, I must admit.
And... a criminal.
She was just... you were speechless. What's the next one? What habits does your sibling have that you would change if you could?
You're being a control freak, definitely. I would definitely change that about you. No, once we were late for a bus. Which was
because
people...
people.
No, it was
one thing I
not
would
my
change
fault.
when we are on that subject is you respecting other people's time, which changed quite a bit since you started working. While she was in university, people. I would change. I mean, that's changed quite a bit. You used to be late all the time. Like we have to be like
anymore.
7 somewhere. It would be like 12 till 7. And she would be leaving her house. Bear in mind, it's Belgrade. You need to take a bus, and we would take around, hopefully, 45 minutes. And I would just be...
And it's just a big
Remember
city.
when we were late for the bus?
And
because she's walking like this, people.
No,
like, you know when you're in a rush,
it was nobody's fault. It was nobody's fault for being late. And then the bus just like passed us. And she told me, I'm gonna kill you now. You need to stop making threats to people.
Can you remember your sibling's greatest achievement? Whatever that you
I think
make your mind to, you
achieve.
You achieve. No, really. That's one of the things I would describe you with. You're a very persistent person and focused person. You don't let different things, personal or whatever, move you from your focus for whatever that you want to do in your life. So everything, like you finishing, and I'm still super proud you finished your bachelor studies, you know. You were 22, you were finishing your master degrees, you're working while doing that, you find your own job, working, you're so successful for how young you are. How do you share a lot with each other? Everything and too much.
Food, clothes, everything.
Everything, like, what is one thing your sibling can do that you can't do? Sing, that's for sure. Dance.
Yeah. Definitely.
Who always has the messiest room? Well, we share the room first of all, but I'm a messier person, but I'm organized. Like I would make a mess and clean it afterwards.
And I just don't make a mess.
She doesn't make a mess, but she doesn't even clean or move stuff around.
You know, my room is usually tidy but not clean.
She's tidy but not clean.
And hers is clean but not tidy.
Most talkative.
Petra.
Which one of you got in trouble the most as kids? Vanya, for damn sure. And you know who also got in trouble because of that? Me. What is one physical trait your sibling has that you wished you had?
Oh, wait, let me think.
What's one physical thing?
Yeah.
Nose. No, her nose, there's... And fingers. I have sausage fingers, people. And everybody in my family has, my dad, and, our dad and our mom has, beautiful noses. All family, basically, except my grandmother from my mother's side, which, can you guess who got her nose, and nice fingers, and I have, chivapi.
I wish I had your mouth, your lips, because I don't have any. And I wish I had your thighs.
Thighs? Mm-hmm. Trust me, you do not.
Trust me, I do.
But nose,
yeah,
definitely.
I would definitely like your lips.
Well, you can get them now. That's at least easy.
Yeah, that is true. I'm not sure if I don't know.
Which most mature sibling me? Most immature. What you want to say?
It is me. The toughest one, definitely me.
Toughest.
You're so not tough.
It all depends, on which.
You're not tough on any level.
I'm sorry. On what? Explain, please.
You're not tough. You're just not a tough person. You're a Cancer.
Yeah, emotion. Whatever. When it's something very important happening or something serious,
of course,
I'm like, oh,
cry.
She cries, and for some reason, whenever something actually serious happening, I'm like, okay, everything, and then I, want to kill myself. But slightest inconvenience, I'm just like.
And she's like, this is for suicide. So she said the other day.
Well, I was right.
Because she didn't want to park in a certain parking.
Who is the diva? Who's the diva?
You're the diva.
A high maintenance person.
But you're the diva.
That's so much true. Complete the statement. My sibling is beautiful and gorgeous, and I'm so happy to have you as my sibling and as my best friend, and I wouldn't change a bit, and you make my life complete.
Oh man.
I used all the words.
Oh man. Wait. My sibling is very kind. Very kind.
That's all I got.
Stop! I'm not even done. I'm not finished.
Okay.
My sibling is gonna be a YouTube star.
Yeah.
Make it happen, guys, please. Because the diva inside of her is still, it's inside.
Crying.
It's crying. It wants to get out,
Yeah, so...
And you're very fabulous, and you're a very good person, and I think that, you're gonna do so well in life. And
Thank you so much. You're so grateful for our parents for giving birth to you. And for, I don't know, I'm just so grateful for our connection and our relationship, and I'm so, you want to say something else? Or
thank you guys for watching us, our video. Can I say it? Our video? It's our video now.
It's your video, darling.
My video. Thank you for watching our video. It was very honest.
Yeah.
It was a very honest one.
I hope you had fun, people.
I hope you had a couple of laughs.
Anyways, people, I hope you had fun. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. What's your favorite thing to do with your sibling? What annoys you about your sibling? And all the different stuff. What's funny story that you have with your sibling? And just leave a comment down below. What do you think about this video? And thank you so much for joining me in.
You're welcome. I would do it anytime.
Thank you. We will again, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave so you don't miss any of my videos. And thank you so much, people, for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.